I know it's been a long time. In fact, it's been too long since I've done an update, but there has been a lot of changes going on in our life, and so I just kind of had to take a break and readjust to everything. And so I'm going to tell you about everything that's been going on in our life. Hey guys, how are you doing? How are you doing? Hey Sweet Pea and Aster and Nutmeg, come here Nutmeg. How are you? Feels like it's been a while since I've seen you guys too. It has been a few days since I've seen him because I now have a full-time job. I'm working at the hospital. I do the mail and I work in the materials room. I really like the job. It's a lot of walking involved because what I do is I sort the mail and take it around to all the departments. And then when I'm not doing that, I'm working down in materials, helping stock shelves and fill orders and stuff like that. Hey, Aster. Needing some love, are ya? Yeah. Oh. And so since the days have been shorter and it's actually kind of dark when I go to work and it's almost darkish when I get home from work, Miley's been in charge of doing all the chores through the day when it's kind of like warmer out. It's not too bad though because we have all of the chores consolidated down to where it doesn't take her very long. And so then on the weekends, Brooke and I come out and do the chores and we give Miley the time off. So it's been quite an adjustment for me, going from not working outside the home to working full time. But it helps because the job is really fun. I really enjoy it, and the people there are really nice and everything. But I will admit it's been hard getting used to trying to keep everything going around here and working. So today I just wanted to kind of let you guys know what's been going on in our lives and give you an animal update and all of that. So that's what we're doing. So I take it hay is not what you guys are wanting, huh? They just think they need their grain. Oh yeah, I also forgot to tell you guys, Brooke is also working at the hospital. She started this week and she works full-time there in the housekeeping department. And the hours that she works are like 6:30 in the morning to 3 in the afternoon, and then I work 8 to 4:30. So this week it's been a big adjustment because before she worked at Walmart and she would work maybe in the evenings, or she would sometimes have days off through the week, and so it kind of helped out when I was gone that she was home and everything. But since she's now full-time and gone through most of the day, and I'm full-time and gone through most of the day, it has been a big adjustment. But I think as the days get longer and it kind of warms up, you know, I think it'll be a little bit easier to get chores done. It's just these several months here in the cold, it's not quite so easy. So far, she's really enjoying the job. At first, she was a little bit leery about doing housekeeping at the hospital, but she says that it is a lot better than working in the deli at Walmart. The people at the hospital are so nice, and she's really enjoying the consistent hours. Some of the changes I've done to make the chores a lot easier is we actually pre-mix the goat feed now. You know, we use sweet feed, oats, and some sunflower seeds, and right now I have some alfalfa pellets in there. And so anyway, what I do is I mix it all up in a great big trash can right there, and that way is all we have to do is just scoop out what we need, and it's a lot less time consuming. And so that's one of the things, and then I will take you around and show you how we've kind of consolidated all of the poultry, so that way the chores are a lot simpler. I can't remember what all I've showed you on the last video, but I think our last video was when we turned the chickens out into the garden, and they basically are all right there waiting on me to come feed them and give them some scratch. But we have them still out there in the garden, and they're doing a really good job of knocking the weeds down, and they've pretty much cleaned it up. I was like, wow. And there's Sassy Sue, being as bossy as ever. Yes, you're just bossy, aren't you? Hey, chickies. Open up the scratch container, and right there's Sassy Sue, first in line, as always. The chickens have really cleaned up the garden. Normally around this time we're gathering leaves to spread on the garden, and this year I just haven't had time. But because I'm kind of known as the crazy leaf lady around town, there's been some people that were saving their leaves for me this year, so we did manage to pick up a few bags of leaves from people who saved them for me. So we're gonna get those spread on the garden soon. The kids are making a huge pile of hay from the rabbits over on the other side of the rabbit coop, and so I'll probably spread that on the garden too. And besides that, I'm not sure exactly what all I'll use for mulch this year, but I guess I'll just play it by ear, and whatever happens to be available at the time when we get ready to plant the garden is what I'll use to mulch it. I'll get the chickens fed real quick, and then I'll take you around and show you the rest of the animals. There's Sassy Sue getting first dibs on the food too. Oh dear, we have a duck in the chicken pen. That has been the most challenging thing, is to keep those dang ducks over where they belong. They're constantly wanting to get over in the chicken coop, which I don't mind so much. It's just that they get into the chicken water and make a huge mess of it, and it's just disgusting. So I like to keep them separated, but they just love the chicken pen. Looks like we just need to put a few more zip ties down there on that netting to keep them out, or in, or whatever you want to say. There's always something to fix around here. But anyway, the ducks are all doing good. We've been having the problems with them just laying randomly all over the yard out here, and so we've been trying to train them to go in there in their little coop here and lay, but they just don't like to do that. Most of the eggs are always scattered over there under that tree. Hey Brooke, are you having problems?
Yeah, it's really cold out here. When I looked at the temperature, it's like 22 degrees.
22 degrees, it is freezing.
Might have to do water later.
Yeah, it kind of looks that way. The goat water wasn't frozen though, the hose. Oh, there he goes.
Yay! Yeah, the duck water needs to be changed.
Yes, it does.
So how are the ducks getting in the pen then?
They are.
I put up that fence.
Well, over there in the corner down there in the the gate.
Fell down.
Well, that part fell down right there, and then over on the gate, they've just scooched the netting over and they just crawl through there. so we just need to put more zip ties on it.
More zip ties, okay. We'll do that.
Yeah, we need to get some when we go shopping.
I did.
Oh, you got some?
Yeah,
all right.
That's why the fence is up.
Oh yeah, that's right. So basically the ducks have this whole entire area through the winter, and then in the spring I think we'll move our turkeys back over here and let the ducks and turkeys run in this area. Right now we have the turkeys over here in this pen so they can go in the coop in there. And the main reason for that is because the ducks and the turkeys weren't quite sharing this shelter very well. And we had the turkeys roost over here, and it was basically kind of too tall to fit in there, and they weren't really wanting to roost on it. When we would leave it out, they would just sit outside on it, and when it would rain and everything, they were just in the rain all the time, and we just could not get them trained to go in there. And so we decided to just move them over here in this coop because we figured they'd be warmer in the winter because they'd actually go in there and roost. So right now they stay in here, and we'll probably just keep them in here until the spring when we get more new chicks, and then we'll move them back over there. And in the spring I think we're going to go ahead and try to figure out some kind of shelter and build one for them and for the ducks, something, I don't know what, but that way, you know, in next year and all that, they can just stay in that pen over there. Mr. Tom is sure looking beautiful. This was the first year since we've been homesteading that we didn't have a homegrown turkey to eat. So we ate a store-bought one this year, and it wasn't near as good. But last year we hatched out a bunch of poults, and we had them, but unfortunately the coyotes took them all out, and so that was basically this year's turkeys. And then this year we had a horrible time. If you've been watching our vlogs, you probably already know this, but the turkeys laid, I don't know, 3 or 4 different clutches throughout the summer, but they either got flooded out, or they got too hot, or the eggs got ruined or crushed or something somehow. So we didn't get any turkey poults hatched out this year. And so we probably aren't going to have any homegrown turkeys next year either, but we'll have to see. If we can get them to hatch some out early spring this year, we might have some for fall. They'll be small. And over here in the bunny barn, the bunnies are all doing good. I can't remember what all we've told you, but Miley and Brooke actually went to a rabbit show and showed her their rabbits, and Brooke won Best of Breed in Hollow Lops, and Miley got first place in fur. It was super, super fun going to the rabbit show, and so we're going to try to hopefully attend a few more shows this year. I think the last bunny update that we left off with was that Miley was trying to breed her rabbits, and she made a pretty funny, hilarious vlog about all of the things that she had been trying to go through to get her rabbits to breed because they were not wanting to breed. I just haven't had time to edit that one yet, but I hopefully will do that sometime soon. But anyway, I will go ahead and give you a spoiler on that. She finally did get her rabbit. I forget which one it was. I kind of need her out here to help tell the story, but one of her rabbits, it wasn't the black one that she was wanting to breed, but it was another one. It was a first-time mama. She got it bred, and it had babies, and we had it in the house for a while, but unfortunately, being a first-time mom, she didn't take care of her babies, and she refused to feed them. I don't know if there was something wrong with the babies, or she just didn't take care of them and properly feed them, but we lost all of them, and it was pretty sad. And so since then, Miley bred Bumbleston, right?
Yeah.
She bred Bumbleston next?
Yes.
And Bumbleston is bred, and she's going to be having babies when?
Within a week or so.
So we need to be getting around for that. So we're going to take Bumbleston in the house, and she's going to have her babies in there. And so we will try to update you with all the bunny cuteness.
And then I also bred Holly.
Oh, you bred Holly?
I bred Holly, so Holly will be having hers 2 days after
Bumbleston. All right, so we're going to have 2 litters of bunnies coming up in about a week or so. So hopefully we'll get back into the swing of vlogging, and we'll do a bunny vlog really soon. and show you all the bunny cuteness.
I have the zip ties.
All right. So you want to go fix the fence real quick?
Yes. Because I
Okay.
changed the chicken water and I do not want the ducks in chicken water. So
Yeah, definitely.
since it's going to be cold, I don't want to have to change it. So
Yeah, today's a really, really cold day, and then tomorrow we could possibly have snow. There's been several different forecasts on that. Anywhere from a trace to 4 to 6 inches is what they're saying, so Miley's all excited about that. I'd have her out here telling you everything, but it's her day off, so she's inside staying warm, taking the day off from chores. So anyway, Brooke and I are gonna go over here and we're gonna get this fence fixed, keep the ducks in. Then we're gonna run to town and get some groceries, and then tomorrow we decided we're gonna try fixing a bunch of meals and putting them in the fridge, so that way I don't have to cook all week after work, and I think that'll work out a lot better than anything. So anyway, we might do a vlog tomorrow on our cooking, but we'll just wait and see how everything goes. I'm gonna do this little steps at a time to make sure I have time to get everything done. So anyway, I think we're gonna go for now. We're gonna get the fence fixed, then we're gonna run to town to get groceries. So we will see you next video. Thanks for watching.
see ya.